Mm, 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 mm. I heard he's on his way to flip them tables. Mm, mhm. I'm here, MC Hammer. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Yeah, this message is about to ruffle some feathers. It's about to make some people squirm in their seat. It's going to make them evaluate some things. Some folks is about to do some, they about to redo some math. They about to go back to the drawing board. They about to check their traps that they thought they had you in because you got out of the trap. Oh, Jesus. Mm. He just showed me a mouse on a glue trap. And if you pay attention when a mouse get caught on a glue trap, how they wiggle, because in their mind, in their minds, in a mouse's mind, when they get caught on a glue trap, they wiggle. Because in their mind, they thinking, I can wiggle my way up off this trap. If I just wiggle this way, if I move my foot this way, I can loosen my foot, I can loosen my arm, and before I know it, I can scurry on away. Somebody is realizing that you was the mouse, they set a trap, and you was able to wiggle your way off that trap. You was able to wiggle your way off that trap. Do you okay, think about how confused the individual is when you set a trap for a mouse. Don't get me wrong, I've experienced this a couple of times. Caught a mouse on a trap, left it there to go do some other things, whatever that may be, and come back and the mouse is gone. I keep trying to tell folks that the enemy is not as crafty as he think he is. He's not smart. He's a little ADHD if you catch my drift. He is giving Coyote and the Roadrunner type energy. It's giving Jesus. It's giving Coyote and the Roadrunner type energy. Every time he think he done made the best trap. Every time he think he done made the best trap, that Coyote outsmart his dumb butt. I love it here. I love it here. I love it here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching me from. Whatever time you may be watching me, hello to you. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Thursday, as a matter of fact. We might be on different time zones, but we are operating in the same day. just different time zones. It's Thursday here and it's Thursday wherever you may be. So don't get that part twisted. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers be thinking. Different places, different time zones, same mother freaking day. For real, for real. That part don't change. The time zone might be different. The destination might be different. Look, check this out. Somebody is wiggling their way out of a trap. Somebody is realizing they caught in a trap and they about to wiggle their way out that trap. You about to get up out that trap, baby. You about to get up out that trap. You about to get up out that trap. You about to get up out that trap. I'm seeing an individual come with a key and they unlocking the lock to that damn. It's giving a cage. It's giving a cage. Somebody about to be set free. I don't know who you are, but you about to go free. You about to be free as a bird, baby. You about to be free as a bird. Folks try to trap individuals. He given me the analogy of why people capture animals. And the reason why they capture animals is because they think they can change the nature. I too, more and more every day, I realizing that you can't change what the Father predestined. You can't change what the Father predestined. No witch, no warlock, no medium, no tarot card reader, no psychic. You might be able to see what you see, you might be able to hear what you hear, but you can't change a doggone thing. You can twist it, you can turn it, you can flip it, you can flop it, you can disconnect it, you can put it back together, but it's still gonna come out the same. I kid you not, I literally, as I was sitting here, when I first started this live, I saw the Father walking to a destination. And right after that, I heard he's on his way to flip some more tables. He on his way to flip some tables. I was on the phone with a good friend of mine, and he was talking about how he's retransitioning to a new position of line of work. You know what I'm saying? And the way that things are being orchestrated, it's real messy. Everybody's trying to be the boss. That's what's in the atmosphere. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to be the boss, but nobody want to pay the cost to be the motherfucking boss. You think you could just walk up in a room and be like, oh, well, I said it's going to go this way. It's going to go that way. We're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. Take that down. Put this up. Remove that. Put this right. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. Work like that. Jesus. I heard, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Everybody that think they ready ain't ready. There's certain things you have to evaluate from different angles. Do we remember the number tree from school? I'm on yeah, the number tree. You know what I'm saying? You got the main number and then you have the different numbers that you can narrow it down to. Everybody want to be that main number, but not realizing the different angles and numbers that it has to narrow down to. The enemy is so busy today. The enemy has been very busy these last, I want to say, 2, 3 months. I don't know who else is going through this, but I know that I'm realizing for the last 2 to 3 months, the enemy has been trying to block me from seeing how things have to be narrowed down. I heard you got to be quicker than that. You got to be quicker than that. You got to be quicker than that. It's like you got to be quicker than that. What the enemy failed to realize when you got your dukes up, baby. Okay, okay, okay. So if you know anything about fighting, there's a particular hand position, feet position, body posture. Like this is not how you're supposed to fight. Your face is all out in the open. You know how many licks can get gotten off your face? When you are fighting, there's a foot position, body posture. You know what I'm saying? Your face has to be blocked, but you still have to be able to see. The enemy don't understand that your hands is up, but you can still see to make them jabs. Somebody's trying to figure out which hand you jab with the most. Somebody is trying to figure out what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what distracts you, how you get distracted, how fast you get distracted, how long you stay distracted, how long you stay down. No, when I say somebody is covered to the most extent, it is blowing the enemies. It's when I say I was on the phone with an individual, like I don't know why all the calls was coming in today to get my attention today, because your girl will never be distracted. I heard help is on the way. It's giving mid-out when she was running, she was jumping over tables like help is on the way. Like, stop playing. I'm realizing who the Father has sent to me to distract me and who He sent to help me. I've been new, but I see it on a different level now. I see it from a different aspect now. I know how to command my workers. I know how to command my intermissioners, my intercessors, how to operate and move for me now. At first, I was too distracted on how the enemy was distracting me, but it's a different ball game now. This here particular chess game is getting real intense. It's making niggas squirm in their seat, and they like, you know what I'm saying? They really thinking. The enemy is really thinking. And when I say the Father revealed to me that the enemy is upset, I said to that friend that I was talking to this morning, I said the enemy is upset about something, but I can't really put my finger on why. But slowly but surely, the Father has been revealing to me more and more as I go through this morning why the enemy is upset, why he's trying to distract me, how he's trying to distract me, who he's trying to distract me through. But when I say, hey, baby, I was built for this. I was built for this. That's why I have 4 kids, one in college, no background, no kids, no nothing. Just A's, honor rolls, scholarships. And the last 3 are coming out of their battles. They still in the fire. They still in the fire. I don't care how many times I open that oven up to see if it's done, it's still not done. Because it's not on my time and it's not on your timing. It's on his time. And when I say the enemy is so upset, baby, the enemy is upset. The enemy is upset, baby. The enemy is upset that you know how to strategize and get your ass out them traps. Who you thought you was trapping? Have you not met me? Have you not met my father? Have you not sat down and had a conversation with my father? I think very, very equivalently close to how the father think. Very close. Very, very close. You gotta have the best of the best. You gotta have the best of the best to come up against me. You gotta have the best of the best. You gotta have the best of the best. You gotta have the best of the best, baby. Child, please. Hmm. Ain't no way. And I understand that he's not gonna stop coming for us. He's not gonna stop coming for us. Especially the ones that are really focused on the Father and really allowing him to be in the driver's seat, baby. He not gonna stop trying to take that car off the road. He not gonna stop trying. That's why it's important that you have your armor on at all times. I know you're getting sweaty on the inside. I know you're getting tired of standing at your post. I know you're getting tired. I know you're getting tired. I know you're getting tired. Somebody getting tired. Somebody getting tired. The enemy think he got you, but you need to help the enemy understand that you ain't got me. What is it gonna take to get rid of this bitch? I'm not going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. The last time I checked, my father said, it's not your time, child. Go sit down somewhere. He coming to flip them tables, baby. The way that things is unfolded, he is flipping some tables behind the scene. He is flipping some right on the nose. He flipping some tables. 8:58, a little bit before I hopped on here. I caught that 8:58 on the clock. I told that man, I said, I'm ready to throw some hands, baby. I'm ready to throw some hands. And if I, sweet and as kind as I am, have to throw hands, I'm gonna lose everything. I'm gonna lose everything because I'm technically out for blood these days. The way the enemy is out for blood, baby, because he definitely out for blood. He definitely out for blood. Ain't no more playing nice. Ain't no more fighting light. Ain't no more. It's heavyweight champ is in the motherfucking building. The champ is here. And fuck who don't like it. The way that your protection is working, I'm seeing this. Like they blocking you. They like, wait. Nope. You ain't getting to this one, baby. You don't even understand. I'm gonna need somebody to really understand the type of protection that you have over you. I'm gonna need you to really take the time to evaluate the type of wait a minute, hold on. The way that the baby, when I say the way the father is like the way he got them angels, like, wait a minute, I'm gonna need you to not like put me in, coach. As security is holding me, I'm like, let me at him. Let me at him. The way that I feel these days, baby, I promise you, it's nothing but off with their heads. Off with their heads. I'm not speaking about the people itself. I'm speaking about the entities that's in them off with their heads. I'm baby. Like, The enemy ain't coming through my house. He ain't coming through bills and none of the such. He's trying to come through my children. Because the enemy understand how I am protecting my children at the utmost level right now. Like, baby, I look. Damn, what movie was that? He just showed me the scene when the Hulk kicked Buddy into that tree and he broke every bone in Buddy's body, but he was already like scientifically equipped with a portion of the Hulk's blood along with that other monster's blood in one. He got up from that tree like nothing even happened after the Hulk kicked him into that tree. But you heard every bone break in that man's body. That's how I feel like I want to do the enemy. That's how I'm coming. I don't give a fuck who it is. You might want to really reevaluate what you up against. Cause I understand what's rolling with me. I understand who's rolling with me. Like, baby, like, nah, 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 nah. I'm trying to play it cool. I'm trying to play it cool. I'm tired of my hand being forced. My hand is really trying to be forced. It's giving arm wrestling status. Like, I'm too strong for the bullshit. I'm too strong for the bullshit. I done been through one too many things in my life. Some of them I put myself through being too optimistic, trying to do the father's job. And it molded me into the monster that I am today. I also heard as I was waiting on some people to get on this live, I heard diamonds are made from pressure. It's definitely giving. You see, I got my scully. I ain't even took my clothes off from when I was about to put my boy on the bus, like my daughter on the bus. I put my daughter on the bus, ended up mistakenly missing the bus because they got their wires misconstrued. Was on the phone for damn near like 10 minutes trying to tell this lady what time my baby bus has been coming. She's trying to tell me what time it's supposed to come. And I'm telling her, no, this is what time the bus been coming. I need y'all to get y'all stuff together. Everybody got their wires crossed. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody, but the way that the father is coming in, like, say hello to my little friend. Just God knew what he was doing by not allowing certain things to be in the access of my hands. Like, God knew. I just told a friend yesterday, she called me and me not thinking and remembering that it was kind of early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And when she answered the phone, I thought she was crying. I was like, what's wrong? And she was talking and in the way that I heard it, I thought she was crying. I'm like, what's wrong? And she was like, nothing. I'm kind of just waking up. It's still a little early. Da 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 da. She was like, I sound a little funny when I wake up in the morning. I was like, girl, I thought you was crying. And I told her, I said, God knew what he was doing by not allowing me to have a vehicle yet because, baby, I'm one of those that will pull up. I'll pull up on me. God knew what he was doing by making me wait for certain things. He knew what he was doing because he know how I'm coming. He know how I'm coming. He knew, he knew, he knew, he knew, he knew, he knew. Even the people that wouldn't ride for me the way that I ride for them, he knew I would ride for them still in that manner. He like, no, you gotta wait on this, you gotta wait on that, you gotta wait on this, because I know you, child of mine. I know you. You are a hothead. You are a hothead. When it comes to defending the father's children, you are a hothead. You are a hothead. He like, no, we need to remove you from you. You come on up out of there. You come from around them people. You can't communicate with that person no more. You can't communicate with them no more. You can't go over there no more. You can't do that no more. You can't do that no more because I know you, child of mine. Go on upstairs. I know you. I know you. I ain't trying to do nobody's job. I'm doing my job. I know what I'm called to do. I know what I'm called to do. And I know why I'm called to do it. Fat mama just waking up. Juice. Come on. Papa, you just ate, baby. Going back upstairs. You already ate. You was asleep when your brother ate. I gotta knock these dishes out sometime today. Knock these dishes out sometime today. To the baby. Mm-mm. What? What you want? I know what you might like. I know what you might like right now. Look, which one you want? Which one? Show me. Let's see. Get my butt butter Pop Tart. Mud and gel. What I did, I'm never not allowed to do one thing for one and the other one don't come looking like, where mine at? Where mine at? I swear up and down, I swear, I feel like I got twins. They look so much alike, they move so much alike. One don't do nothing without the other, almost too much of nothing without the other. Mommy toast it up. I toast it up for you, okay? I'm gonna toast it up for you, buddy. So now, the enemy's so busy, baby. It's giving, put me in the ring. Somebody think they can beat you. Something or somebody think that they can beat you. That's the energy that is coming behind that. Put me in, coach, and gonna get knocked out first round. Just bow. Just I tried to tell y'all. It's warm. Be careful. It's a little warm, so be careful. Take your time. Somebody really think they a match for you. Somebody really think that they would get the job done and don't even understand. Don't even understand how they're going to be embarrassed. It's giving I'm different. Pull up on the scene with my ceiling missing type energy. Like they don't understand how different you are. They don't understand. They don't understand. The enemy don't understand how different you are. It don't understand. It don't understand. It don't understand. He said, I knew you before you was formed in your mother's womb. The enemy thought he knew you as you was being formed in your mother's womb, but the father knew more. There are certain details that the father didn't tell the enemy because the father knew how the enemy operated. He knew how underhanded he liked to play. So he didn't tell him everything. He knew he wasn't prepared for the job. He knew he was going to take advantage of the responsibility. He knew. He knew. He saw that jealousy in him before he saw anything. That's technically what got him kicked out of heaven, is being jealous. Talking about you care about these mortals, these humans more than you care for us. Are you kidding me? Like, why wouldn't I? I created them. I created them. Somebody don't like how you care for your children more than you care for them. Somebody don't like how you care for your responsibilities more than you care for them. Somebody don't like how you take your responsibilities serious. Somebody think that you're too serious. They don't understand the weight of the responsibility on why you have to be too serious. Somebody takes things for granted and they don't like how you don't take things for granted. Confirmation. They don't like how you are the right one for the job, baby. They thought they was the right one for the job, but when they met you, they was like, oh, goddamn. And then they tried to undermine it. You too serious. They take their job too serious. Da 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 da. No, the fuck I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. You have to understand the level of responsibility that you must carry when you step in certain shoes, like being a boss or being a parent, being a property owner, or being an entrepreneur, or being a CEO. Do y'all not understand what that entails? The type of heart posture you have to have, the type of composure you have to have, the capability of being cordial you must be able to carry. You must be able to see the enemy before it see you. Hence the saying, many are called, but few are chosen. Just because somebody is chosen and you weren't, don't make them no better than you. Greater was in you and them than that is in he that chooses to be in the world. Do not conform to the ways of the world. You got to see me in the midst of the world. You got to see me in between the lines, in between the lines. I'm here. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Somebody lied to you or lied to you because they think you can't handle the truth. But in all actuality, the truth is going to make you move accordingly, and it's going to piss them off because you're going to move accordingly. And moving accordingly might mean removing them. They think that by lying to you is doing you a favor. When eventually them tables gonna get flipped and the truth is gonna be revealed, and everything that needs to be done is going to be done. And motherfuckers gonna be looking shitty. It's I heard take several seats. Take several seats. Mm. Take several seats, baby. I don't know who you are, but somebody about to be told. Take several seats. I am nothing but a child of God. I am on assignment, baby. And I take my assignment very serious. I love the feeling of knowing that my father is smiling upon me. when I do what he tell me to do. It's not just about the reward, the warmth that it brings to my heart when I do what the Father tell me to do. The love or protection that is going to be granted is given like the level of like how the president gets, you know what I'm saying, acknowledgement. You know, when he come on through, they shut everything down. I don't know if this is a funeral line or a presidency line, but the way that it hit first was like the way that things is shut down when the president come through. But he also just showed it to me from a different aspect. Like that's why I said I don't know if this is a funeral line or like the president is town type line. Is what is given both aspects. Is given both aspects. Tears bearing, casket carrying. Mm. I'm seeing a wolf showing his teeth. That wolf is like, "Arr." And the type of energy that is coming behind this wolf as this wolf minds its business, but is being forced. It has been forced to show its teeth. Is the energy that is given behind this wolf that I am seeing. It's given. It's showing its teeth out of protection. It's protecting its babies. Is the type of energy that is giving. I'm seeing Twilight. Look, look, a new legacy has been revealed. He's showing me the scene when Shorty, when Shorty, I can't remember the characters' names, but when she made her boyfriend bite her so she can be a part of his world. And his squad didn't like that. His squad didn't like that. Like it brought out the big dogs. It hey, two worlds are about to come together. Two worlds are about to come together. I don't know two worlds, but two worlds are about to come together because he's showing me the scene. I think it's the very I can't remember which Twilight it was. I can't remember which one it was. Somebody's father don't know how gifted they are or whatever the case may be. Like, but that started a war. Ooh, wait a minute now. It's giving like the energy of I was having breakfast with a dear friend of mine yesterday, right? They brought your girl breakfast, right? And we was talking and conversating and stuff like that. And this individual was revealing some things to me. You see what I'm saying? Um, unfortunately, but unfortunately, this individual is from the line of vice lords, and my line is from the GDs. You see what I'm saying? And what I said to him, I said, you know, back in the days, the vice lords and the GDs didn't like, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't in, you know what I'm saying? But and what this individual said was, Times have changed. And I was like, I know, I know. Hi, hi. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? What's your mama? Mm, Look at your face. You got milk all over your face. I know. You milk face. You milk face. Yes, you milk face. She was like, she was like, I want to get chocolate wasted. That was so funny. Shuddy was like, I want to get chocolate wasted. Like that baby understood what they were saying, but didn't understand what they were saying. She was like, I want to get chocolate wasted. That was so funny. That tickled me to the core when she said that. I was like, oh. Somebody want to get chocolate wasted, baby. Somebody want to get chocolate wasted. 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 Yeah. Somebody want to get chocolate wasted. Somebody want to get chocolate wasted. I hope they can take the sugar rush. I hope they can take the rush of the Holy Spirit because it's when it come, baby, ain't no stopping it. If you are really adamant about it, ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the groove. Hey, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Type energy. Look, check this out. Nail on the head, baby. Nail on the head. Nail on the head, baby. Baby. The enemy has gotten a whiff. It's given a scene of when he first started dating Shorty and he was trying to introduce her to the family. But he knew that his family really didn't know how to control themselves when it comes to humans. You know what I'm saying? But they was out in that big old field and they was playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? And he got a whiff. They got a whiff of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because the enemy got a whiff that they was with a human. They got a whiff of her blood. You know what I'm saying? And they had to get on the move. They had to get on the move. You know what I'm saying? They had to protect Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that it was gonna go down like even more. It was gonna be so intense if the way that Buddy felt about that girl, if they was to hurt that girl, him and his family would have had no choice but to attempt to tear them to pieces. But he knew what he was getting himself into. He knew what he was getting himself into. That's why he upped his level of protection for her. You know what I'm saying? He had like he had so much like authority, if you would, that he helped his family be eye to eye with him on how they had to protect that girl. Hey, this angel is starting to realize how many demons she are in the midst of. This angel is realizing how many demons are around her and what type of danger she is in. But mm, how can I put that? Mm, okay. All right. All right. Cool. 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 This angel is realizing that she is falling in love with a demon, but this demon is making it known to the squad that this is mine, this is what I want, and we all have to protect this angel. Is the type of wow, 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 wow. Jesus Christ. That's deep. I hope this don't end bloody. Damn. Jesus. There's gonna be some bloodshed in what's being revealed to me, unfortunately. I heard there's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. Ooh. Damn, what was the name of that movie? Oh, what is it? What is it? What's the name of the movie with Idris Elba in it? And what is it? Hateful Eight or something like that. And he's showing me the scene where they broke him out of jail on the train. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty that orchestrated him being broken out of jail was his sister. Baby, the type of authority that this individual this individual that ooh wow, somebody's coming out of retirement, unfortunately. Somebody about to come out of retirement, unfortunately. Somebody is coming out of retirement, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Jesus Christ. Mm, mm. That angel got some bomb protection around her. Jesus. I can't remember which Twilight that was, but it was so good. 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 Like it caused a war. It caused a war. Mm. But I ain't gonna hold you. Shorty was so desperate. She was like, please bite me, please. Like she was begging him to bite her. She was begging him to bite her. And he was like, you don't even know what type of tree you barking up, baby. You sure you want this? You sure you want this? Wow. That's crazy. The battle between light and dark is very intense right now. The battle between good and evil is so extreme. I can taste the blood on my tongue. It's about to be some bloodshed in the spirit, baby. It's about to be some bloodshed. I heard going harder than ever. The enemy is about to attempt to go harder than ever. There's about to be a lot of bloodshed. I know this is going over some folks' heads, but those that understand, understand. It got somebody's blood boiling. It got somebody's blood boiling. Right after I heard my baby say, "You okay?" I can see the blood bubbling on the inside of this person. It got their blood boiling, baby. I guess we can label it that. Um, Father is telling me to label this live. I'm on my way to flip some tables. That's what he's telling me to label this. That's exactly what he's telling me to label this. So whoever else this message is for, he's on his way to flip some tables. This the second time I done gave this message pertaining to tables being flipped. Right on the nose. He on his way to flip some tables. I don't know whose tables, but some tables are about to be flipped. And in the midst of these tables being flipped, a lot of truth is about to come out and be unfolded. It's about to shake some things up. It is. It is. Some folks is not gonna like it, and some folks is gonna benefit some folks, and it's gonna not benefit some folks. I'm seeing an elevator come from like the basement of a building and it's going up. Yeah. I don't know who that is being sent from the pits of hell, but some yeah has been released. Is being released. They on the elevator. And yes, somebody's elevator goes all the way up. Somebody's elevator goes all the way up, baby. Somebody's elevator goes all the way up. I heard you want to take it to hell. We're gonna take it to heaven, baby. You want to take it to hell, but we're gonna take it to heaven. Because what did the Father say? As the prayers go up, the blessings must come down. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Baby, I love it. I love it. Ha! They want to take it to hell, but you know how to take it to heaven. You know how to take it to the Father and a scroll has been opened. A scroll has been opened. I'm not sure which one, because if I'm remembering correctly, it was 8 scrolls. But a scroll has been opened. Like I said, some things are about to be revealed. He was like, it's just a blank scroll. It's just a stupid scroll. And the whole time it wasn't just a stupid scroll. He just wasn't tapped in enough to see the messages on the scroll. I don't know who this Kung Fu Panda is, baby, but yeah, yeah, yeah. The scroll has been placed in your hand, and you are about to see the hidden messages on the scroll. Or you already see the messages on the scroll. You already understand the scroll. You understand the message. You understand the assignment. Did the individual understand the assignment of the assignment giver? Is what is given. Somebody didn't understand the full-fledged assignment of the assignment giver, is what's being revealed to them. Somebody didn't understand the assignment of the assignment giver, but the assignment giver understood the assignment. Hmm. I heard, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble, baby. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Right on the nose, baby. Let's get ready to rumble. The fight is about to begin. Let's get ready to rumble. I just heard thunder. I just heard. "Ooh." It gave the energy of thunder. Like, yeah, lightning being struck. I kid y'all not. Not like a few hours ago, I was talking to the father, and the lightning in his eyes is what I saw. I saw his face, and I saw the lightning in his eyes. Somebody about to get struck by lightning. Not literal lightning in the physical, but in the spirit. Somebody about to get straight Superman zapped. I can't remember the character name off X-Men, but if he removed them glasses, not Cyclops. Somebody third eye is on point. Even though Cyclops had one eye, but that one eye represents the third eye. Don't let that go over your head. Somebody third eye is on point, baby. On point. Like bullseye on point. Don't you let nobody drag you to hell. That person kept telling me, I need you to calm down. I said, I am calm. I'm cool. I'm gravy. I'm great. I'm as calm as I can ever be. What? Hmm. Mm. Somebody plays sports. And I heard the ball is in your court. But it's I'm seeing basketball and football. Like the way my baby just jumped and like she grabbed football. Yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down in so many different ways. Yeah, it's about to go down. I heard it's about to shake the earth. Hmm. Mm. I love you. I love you so much. The way that he loves me and his other children is beyond words. Is beyond words. The way that the Father loves us is beyond words. And those that love him, the level of it is beyond words. The enemy understands how certain individuals love the Lord, and that's why he comes so hard at them. But you got to know how to be calm in times of catastrophe, in times of disaster. You got to know how to walk and whistle at the same time. Mm. They don't really be paying me no mind every time. I tell y'all this all the time. Every time I hop on this live, that's when she get to doing the most, trying to get my attention. Always trying to get my attention when I'm busy. Enemy always trying to distract. But what the enemy is doing is not much worth being distracted by. That's the thing. It's not much worth being distracted by. It's like, oh, okay. Now, what was you talking about? Now, what were you saying? Type energy. That's good. That is so good. That is so good. So the enemy is not being paid no mind by certain individuals, and that's what's making him upset. Somebody is not paying the enemy no mind, and it's making them so upset. So upset. Kung Fu Panda was like everybody thought that Kung Fu Panda was oblivious to the level of danger he was in. But the type of trust that Master Shifu helped him put in himself is what built that nonchalantness, you know what I'm saying, to the level of danger that he was in. He said, "You just a panda. You just a stinking panda." And he was like, "It's Mr. Panda to you." And he hit him with the skadoosh. They don't even understand your level of skadoosh. They don't understand. Look. Too many people are seeing things from a level of a worldly aspect. You're gonna have to go a lot deeper. You're gonna have to go a lot deeper. You're gonna have to go a lot deeper. Let me see these outrageous comments. Because I know they're gonna be um outrageous. I know they're gonna be outrageous. Uh, Love deeply 626. You really just have to be patient. That's the most I can say. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. When you are calling on the Father and You are expecting for certain things to happen. It just mean it's not. It just only means it's not time. That's all it means. It's just not time. It's not time. It's not time. A little bit more patient, young grasshopper. A little bit more patient. A little bit more patient. A lot more patience, if you would. Father said, be anxious about nothing, but excited about everything. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I did a lot of crying and praying this year. I did a lot of crying and praying, a lot of crying and praying. A lot of us are just still in the waiting room. A lot of us are still in the wilderness. It's some things that you're not understanding, that you're not seeing, you know what I'm saying, that the Father is trying to reveal to you outside of you needing to have patience. He come through on his time, not our time. He come through on his time, not our time. That's the biggest lesson that I've learned over the last few years. He comes in on his time, not our time. We on his time and not, you know what I'm saying? He's not on our time. We on his time. And the more you understand that, the more things will be unfolded to you. The more things will be unfolded and revealed to you when you have that patience and the, you know what I'm saying, the faith the size of a mustard seed. A lot of people, it's easier said than done, you know, living witness. It's more easier said than done. It's more easier said than done. It's more easier said than done. And I totally understand that, but you just got to have patience and you got to keep the faith. We on his timing, not the other way around. Not the other way around. That's why I've learned to, you know what I'm saying, move to the side and let him take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? He is the captain of my ship, not the other way around. It gives me the remembrance of when they were in the boat and the storm was doing what it do and the father was sleeping. And Peter and them was like, how can you sleep at a time like this? And he said, "O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith. Where's your faith?" I just told the Father this morning before the calls started coming, and I said, "Father, my patience is being tested. My faith is being tested. My strength is being tested. You are in a test." You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the details. The answers are in the details. Pay attention to the storm itself, and things will be revealed to you one by one. Got to be patient. He had his feet kicked up, head on the little thing. He was in that boat, knocked out, and they was like, "Father, Father, the storm is getting to be too much." And he said, "Why are you worrying so much?" He said, "Oh, ye of little faith." And he told the storm to be still, and it was still. What's the gospel song? I told the storm. Hmm. Hmm. Somebody need to listen to that gospel song. I told the storm. Um, Somebody need to work on their faith. Um, your prayers are off. Like they're a little off. You're doing a little bit too much begging and not enough thanking, if you would. You're doing a little bit too much begging and not enough thanking. When you thank him more, when you praise him more, when you serenade him with your praises and your thanks, that's when he move. He said, do not pray repetitively like the heathens do, thinking that things will change much faster. No, they will not. They will not. Stop all that begging. Stop all that begging. He's not a banker. He's not Santa Claus, even though Santa Claus doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Stop all that begging. Start doing more thanking. Thank you for the position that you have me in. Thank you for the house over my head, the roof over my head. Thank you for the clothes on my back. Thank you for the food on my table. Thank you for the transportation. Stop all that dang on begging and thank him more. He likes to feel appreciated too. He don't like to feel like an ATM machine or just a position giver, an authority giver. He wants to feel appreciated too. He does. Stop all that dang on begging. Stop all that begging. We on his time. He created us. We didn't create him. Stop all that doggone begging. And again, oh ye of little faith. He said, be still and know that I am God. He said, all things are possible through me, not through us. Lean not upon your own understanding. Do not conform to the ways of the world. Obeying these commands is what get doors open for you. Prayers answered. We praying wrong. We are praying wrong. I heard we praying backwards. We begging instead of thanking. You supposed to thank first and then ask. Well, Father, if you see fit, can you allow this to be, you know what I'm saying, to unfold? If you see fit, because he sees all things before we do, before he reveal anything to you or me. He sees what ahead. That's why he go ahead of us. That's why he said, as you take one step, I'll take two. He got to go ahead of us. He is in front of us, not behind us. He is in front of us, not behind us. He's the orchestrator of all things and beings on this earth. Nothing moves unless he says so. No blueprints are completed unless he says so. Talking about I'm praying and I'm praying and I'm praying. It's all on his timing. He see what's gonna unfold before we see what's gonna unfold. That's why we in the waiting room. That's why we in the wilderness, because he clearing out everything. Everything he got to clear it out. I'm here and make room, baby. He making room. He making room. Chill out. Kick your feet up like he did in the boat. Kick your feet up. Kick your dang on feet up. I know the world got y'all programmed, but the Father is trying to deprogram some things. Some things are being, I'm seeing like what is that? A call center. And the lady is pulling out the plugs and she putting them in different compartments and she answering different phone calls. That's what the Father is doing. He's trying to answer everybody calls. He's trying to answer everybody calls. Right on the nose. He's trying to answer everybody calls. But like he said on the boat to Peter and them, he said, "O ye of little faith." He stood up and he said, "Storm, be still," and it was done. I don't know who this for, but it is done. It's done, baby. It's done. Chill out. Take a chill pill, as we used to say back in the days. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Take a chill pill. This message is for me too. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. You'll be all right. Kick your feet up. Get comfortable. It's going to be a long ride. But don't think that he's not going to make it comfortable for you in the midst of the long ride. You just got to be patient, be cool, be appreciative, be grateful. Be grateful. I ain't trying to brag, but I tell him every day, thank you for the roof, thank you for the clothes, Thank you for the overstocked pantry. Thank you for the overstocked refrigerator and the freezer to the refrigerator. Thank you for the overstocked deep freezer. Thank you for the utilities. Thank you. Thank you for the job that pays. It might not be the pay that you want it to be, but thank you. Tell them thank you. Thank you. It's two words, not one. 3 syllables in each one, which makes 6 syllables in total. Thank you. Sit back. Reflect. That must have been next door. I thought I heard something fall. And the last time I heard something fall in my house, it was a TV falling on my baby head. My now 4 year old and my now 6 year old was playing, right? And my 4 year old, she was like 2 at that time. She was trying to get something off the dresser. I'm sorry, from behind the TV, and she made the damn TV fall on her brother's head. You know what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, he only came out with like a few scratches, a few bruises. You know what I'm saying? Which healed within a week. But I just heard something like, "Vroom." That's why I was like, and I ran upstairs because I didn't know what it was. But grateful, patience, faith are the 3 words that you need to be using throughout the rest of this month. Everybody worried about this Christmas. Everybody worried about these bills, these taxes, these food stamps. Oh, ye of little faith. The government shutdown. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, ye of little faith. You better tell that storm. You better command that mountain to move. Like for real, for real. Hmm. Everything is being arranged to the proper position. It's like I'm seeing the mountains being rearranged. Like everything is being rearranged to its rightful position. If you rush things being put in its rightful position, it will crash and it will burn. It will fall apart. It will tumble. It will come crashing down. Again, have patience, young grasshopper. Patience, young grasshopper. Patience. 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 I don't know who we done turned into and who do we think we are? Who do we think we are? Who do we think we are? We didn't freaking create ourselves. He said, nothing goes forth unless I say so. There's some things behind the scene that's going on that you don't know what's going on. That's why it's taking so long. That's why you praying and praying and praying and praying and praying and seeing nothing happen. He's getting some things together behind the scenes that he has not revealed to us, including myself. He said, I'm on the way to flip some tables. It's given the book of Eli. It's given the book of Eli. He's showing me that movie with Denzel Washington, The Book of Eli. They dang near killed that man for that copy of the Bible. They dang near killed that man. They thought they did. They thought they did. For that copy of that Bible. Somebody is walking by faith and not by sight. Because what I learned to later on find out down the line that Eli was blind. The character that he played was blind. He was blind. Somebody is walking by faith and not by sight. Somebody need to be walking by faith and not by sight. Somebody need to be. Somebody need to be. I ain't gonna hold you. I did. I told the Father, I said, I'm ready to throw some hands. But I ain't gonna hold you. I also told the Father, I said, my hand is being forced, which means I understand that my hands are being held down. He's like, it's not time to fight. It's not time. Keep your hands in your pocket, baby. If you ever step to a person and you talking crazy to a person and y'all was talking and they put their hands in their pocket, that's them trying to restrain themselves from knocking your noodles loose. Father got my hands in my pockets. Let them put your hands in your pockets. Everybody want to take the look. Look, this is also giving the energy of me with my hands in my pocket is also giving the energy of, do we have a problem? Somebody is like, somebody ready to go to bat for you. They're like, do we have a problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Don't ever make an individual remove their hands from their pockets. Don't ever make an individual remove their hands from their pockets, baby. In the spirit and in the world, don't ever make an individual remove their hands from their pockets. I'm hearing because if so, all bets are off. All strings have been cut. If an individual ever have to remove their hands from their pockets, all bets are off. The strings have been cut. You might get your head knocked off your shoulders. Father is definitely stepping into play. It's definitely giving an energy that a father has stepped up with his hands in his pocket. Like, do we have a problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Do we have a problem? What's the problem? It's giving when uh that lady in the Bible was being accused of something, and he said, those that are free from sin cast the first stone. And the stone started dropping out their hand. They started walking away like, eh. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that. It's giving that. It's giving that. It's giving that. I ain't never said I was free from sin. I said, greater is in me that is in he that chooses to be in the world, is what I say. Because I ain't perfect. You working on me all the time. That's why my hands in my pocket, baby, because I'm ready to throw some hands. I understand that the enemy trying to force my hand to fight. Father said, keep your hands in your pocket. Now I'm keeping my hands in my pocket, baby. I'm gonna keep my hands in my pocket until he say it's time to rumble. The enemy is definitely trying to force my hand. The enemy is definitely trying to force the hand of some people around me. But I'm gonna need you to keep your hands in your pocket and keep that faith the size of a mustard seed. and stop being a one and stop being a one of oh ye of little faith, including myself. Including myself. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm trying my best, Father. I'm trying my best to get my hands in my pocket, baby. Ha, 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 ha. Like I said in the beginning of this message, definitely giving, put me in, coach. Put me in, put me in, put me in. They ready to put them gloves on. They ready to put them gloves. I'm ready to put them gloves on. Me, I don't care. I'll fight either way. Gloves on, gloves off. Whichever way you want to, how you want to eat it. I like to eat. It's Pac-Man around this camp. How you want to eat? Gloves on, gloves off. It don't matter. We don't run, baby. We don't back down. How you want to do this? Either way it go, I'm getting them jabs in. Either way it go. Either way it go. How you want to do this, enemy? How you want to do it? Gloves on, gloves off. Because I promise you, you're going to lose a few teeth. I promise you, you're going to feel every punch. You are. My right hand of goodness is no bragging, no boasting. My second oldest child father called me left jab. My last two kids' father called me right jab. My right hand of God. How you want to do it? How you want to do it? The old saying, the bigger they are, the harder they gonna fall. I'm rocking with David on any day. I'm rocking with Peter on any day. He sliced that man's ear off. He said, you can't just go around slicing people's ears off. He said, I can't. He said, I can't keep doing miracles and saving your tail because you around here cutting off ears for me. That man he didn't want to hear nothing. He just shoot. Before they could even press charges and put that man in jail, that man, it was back on his face. I'm rocking with Jesus any day. Any day. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm realizing I have been chosen to be one of the 12. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm proud to say it. It's not a brag. It's a testimony. No, baby, we ain't come to play. 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 We come to play, but we ain't come to play. I just told that individual, I said, I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want. I don't want to. Like, I'm not trying to summon my inner Chucky. You know what I'm saying? Harley Quinn. I'm trying to keep them at rest. Hands in the pocket, baby. Hands in the pocket. Hands in the pocket. That's what you need to tell yourself all month. Hands in the pocket. Hands in the pocket. Hands in the pocket. You said go this way, Father, and not that way. All right, we going this way. You said do it this way and not that way. All right, we doing it this way. You said sit at this table and not that table. All right, we sitting at this table. You said hang with these people and not those people. All right, we hanging with these people. You said take this job and not that job. We taking that job. You said take this house and not that house. We taking this house. Folks trying to lean upon their own understanding and do it their way. I ain't try. I'm tired of doing it my way. My way is getting me nowhere. It got me nowhere. When I started listening, things started to unfold. The more you listen, of course, the more the enemy is going to get upset. New levels, new devils. The stronger your obedience, the stronger the resistance from the enemy. But he still ain't got no authority. He still got to ask the Father, is that one yours? And the Father's going to say yay or nay. Can I pet that dog? Nope. Can I pet that dog? Nope. Can I pet that dog? Nope. Because what you really need to understand, that dog bite. That dog is not as friendly as you think it is. Leave that dog alone. That's my dog. Father is telling the enemy, that's my dog. Don't touch my dog. It's given the movie Friday when he was like, that's my dog. That's my dog. When he had to fight Debo, that's my dog. That's my dog. We taking Debo's down. Slingshot ready, baby. What do you mean? Stop playing. Again, O ye of little faith. The enemy understands how much faith you have. That's why you are being forced to keep your hands in your pocket. And it's not giving, keep your hands in your pocket. It's giving, keep your hands in your pocket because the Father know what you know, that he know. Greater is in me that is in he that chooses to be in the world. Keep them hands in them pockets, baby. He got you. When the time is right, he going to tell you to bring out that slingshot. Pull out that bow and arrow. You know what I'm saying? Just release. Everything is on command. Everything is on command. And it's not command from each other, it's command from the Father. Not command, not so much command from your boss or your manager. Command from the Father. I understand what the world trying to train us to do. The world is under control of Satan. But everything in the world is under command of the Father that created it. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing right on the nose. Stop playing. I don't know if y'all remember that cartoon with the little girl, that every creature that she came across, she would hold it. So I want to hold it and squeeze it and love it forever. But it was only because she had control issues. I have released control. The enemy don't like when you release control and give it all to the Father. He don't like when you release control and give it to the Father because he understands the authority of the Father. Release that control and give it to the Father and watch how it unfold. Watch how it unfold. It's going to blow your mind. My mind is getting blown every day. Don't get me wrong. The enemy be trying to come. He be trying. He be trying. He been trying. He's been trying. What are you doing, Bubba? Ah, you thought I wasn't gonna catch it. You gonna catch it? You gotta stand back there. You ready? Watch out, guy. It's brother turn. You ready? You gotta try. Hold on, let sister get a turn. Both of them trying to catch the ball when I'm saying it's sister turn, it's brother turn. Everybody's trying to be the boss. It's like baseball. Everybody has a position on the field. When you're on the field and you're about to catch the ball, you're supposed to say, got it, so you don't bump into your players trying to catch the damn ball. That's crazy. Everybody want to be the catcher. Everybody want to be the catcher of the blessings. Everybody want to be the boss. It costs to be the boss. It costs your patience. It costs your strength. It costs your perspective. It costs your friends, sometimes your family, sometimes a job, sometimes a house. He said, pick up your bed, leave everything behind, your loved ones and everything else, and follow me. But if you ain't ready for that, stay where you at. He said, hold on, Father, can I go get my such? He said, no, take what you got in your possession, what you got on. Let's go. We ain't got time. You want to follow me? You got to take what you got. It's like being in a fire. You ain't got time to get all the pictures of your family or the birth certificate or this or that. You gotta pick what is not so heavy. You gotta take what's not gonna weigh you down. Only who's not gonna weigh you down can go. He said, no, 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 no. You can't take little Sally. You can't get Billy Bob. You can't get your best friend. You might not even be able to take your mama, your father, your godmother. Pick up thy bed and follow me. Let's go. Tie them boots up. Let's go. If you serious about going, let's go. Time is running out. Let's go. I recommitted being serious with the Father like middle of 2024, coming into 2025. And I kid you not, my right hand of goodness, I ain't look back. I don't get a phone call. I don't get a text from certain people no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for the individuals that understood my assignment. They was listening with their spiritual ears and not their worldly ears. They was understanding with their spiritual heart and not the worldly heart. And they ain't bothered me. Those that understand. Father said, those that have ears, allow them to hear. Those that have eyes, allow them to see. Because you can see and hear the assignment. If you really tapped in, you're going to get both access. Them scales being removed, that veil being lifted. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. I ain't got time to play with nobody. I ain't got time to play with nobody. We on a mission, baby. We on a mission for Jesus. We on a mission. It's given military. You only get to take one bag. One bag. I never forget when I was homeless and I was being transferred to a new shelter because the shelter that I was in was getting a little too overpacked. And I requested to be moved to another shelter, right? No, I take that back. I take that back. I was coming into a shelter, and when I came into the shelter, I had a lot of bags with me. A lot of bags of clothes and shoes, you know what I'm saying? Just for me, just keeping me and my son up in the midst of us being homeless or whatever. And when I went to go and be accepted into the shelter, she said, "Where you going?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Where you going with all of this?" Confirmation. She said, "Where you going with all of this?" And she made me pick and choose what bags, what we needed was only to be accepted into the shelter along with me and my child. Only certain things gonna be allowed access to go on this journey. It's a straight and narrow. Straight and narrow. You see how my hands is close together? Narrow, not wide. If it was meant to be wide, it would be wide, meaning everybody would be able to have access. But he understood that it had to be narrow and access to few because he knew who had the faith and who was playing. Straight and narrow, straight and narrow, straight and narrow. But like he said, he's coming. He on his way to flip some tables, baby. He on his way to flip some tables. He on his way to flip some tables. He on his way to flip some tables. I don't know who tables he flipping outside of mine, but he flipping some tables. Flipping some tables. Flipping some tables. Flipping some tables. Look, 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 look at the enemy. Look at the enemy. At Ingrid Maria 178. Look at the enemy. Look at the enemy. Who are you? Hey, who are you? Stop talking. I am the only one on the stream. Are you okay? Are you gay? Are you dumb? Look at the enemy. Look at the enemy. Look at the enemy. Look at the enemy. I love it here. I love it here. I just love it here. Very much so a hater. Very much so. Very much so. I love it here, baby. I love it here. I didn't think I would, but I love it here. I really didn't think I would. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I tell you a joke, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I didn't think I was going to like it here. But it's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. What's up, boo? It's not too shabby. But it's not for the weak. The enemy is going to test your strength to see how strong you are, to see how much faith you got, to see how adamant you are about following the Father. It's given the footsteps, what's that poem? The footsteps in the sand. They gonna always think you walking alone. They gonna always think you crazy. But they don't even understand that the Father is walking right with you. In the poem, The Footsteps in the Sand, the picture was only one set of footsteps. But in all actuality, the Father is walking with you. He got you. He got you. He got you. He got you. You just got to be a little bit more patient. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more faith the size of a mustard seed, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be peaches and cream and unicorns and rainbows every day, is what I had to come to realization of. But if you stay focused, you're going to see that rainbow. You're going to see that rainbow. You're going to get to sit down and feast at the table that the Father prepared for you in the presence of your enemies. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I got to tell myself that so much. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Yeah. Daughter say, you okay? I'm great. I promise you I'm great. I'm gravy. I'm better than I ever been. Me and my babies. Me and my babies. When I removed certain things, people and places and particular type of mindset, things started to get different. It started to get real different. Real different. It's not peachy cream every day. But on the other side, I see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? We gravy. The enemy ain't on nothing. The enemy think he is, but he still got to answer to the big dog just like we do. So yeah, that part, that part, that part. But I'm still keeping my hands in my pocket because I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt my kids. I don't want to disappoint my kids. So I'm gonna keep my hands in my pocket until he say, get your weapons and let's fight. Until then, I gotta keep my hands in my pocket. You gotta keep your hands in your pocket. I know this gonna go over some folks' heads because what people fail to realize, it clearly says in the Bible that the enemy has blinded those that he knew was weak and easily to be blinded. Father said, don't worry about them. They have been rebels against me for a long time. He said, I have hardened those hearts because he wants to be the one to soften those hearts. That's his job. We trying to do his job. We stepping on his toes, even though it's not going to hurt much because he got some pretty big feet, them some pretty big shoes to walk in. That's why I said, nah, I'm cool. 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 That's a lot of responsibility. And I get it. That's why a lot of folks don't follow him because of the responsibility that comes behind it. Because of the responsibility that comes behind it. Mhm. But yeah, I'm about to get my tail on up off of here. Happy Thursday. We got one more day in the week. In the week. Not including the weekend. We got one more day in the week. We can do this. We can do it. 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 It's one more day. 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 By the grace of God, I've been allowed to you know what I'm saying, have the weekends off. I work Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? From 10:30 to 5:30. But Saturday and Sunday, that's me and the father days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, by the grace of God. By the grace of God. Don't get me wrong, there's been some information revealed to me that my little world is about to be a little disrupted, but for the better. You know what I'm saying? They're about to do some rehabbing up in here. You know what I'm saying? Some reconstructioning where I reside. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping. Everything is gonna work out according to the Father. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. See, distractions, distractions. You know that's the most rhetoricalest question there is. A little racist too, but we gonna let that, we gonna let it fly. 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 You know what I'm saying? We don't pay attention to the distractions. We don't pay attention to the ignorant heathens that the Father speak of in the Bible. And yes, I called you a heathen. I sure did. But you one of them rebels that the Father told me not to worry about. That he said he gonna deal with. So yeah, that's that. Y'all be good. Happy Thursday. Thank you for tuning in to Elevating Row. I'm about to get up out of here and put something on my stomach and continue about my day. But I was instructed to bring this message to y'all because folk just out here, too many wires is getting crossed. It's giving, hey, bye. You know better. It's giving too many wires are getting crossed. Too many wires are getting crossed. It's giving, I am not with AT&T. I am with type energy. It's giving I am not with Satan. I am with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Is what it's giving. Y'all know the sound. I'm not with AT&T. I am with, you know what I'm saying? It's giving. It's given. 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 Type energy. I'm not with AT&T no more, baby. AT&T wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, allowing me to keep my bills paid. Allowing me to keep my cell phone bill paid, if you would. Too many hidden strings attached. I'm cool. Snip, 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 snip around here. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. I'm giving C-sections around, circumcisions around this camp, not C-sections. Somebody about to give birth, either physically or spiritually. Somebody is about to give birth. Is the reason why I said I'm giving C-sections around here. But I meant to say circumcisions. Yeah, you definitely gonna have to get it right, get it tight. You come on over here. Because if I had to, I promise you, you gonna have to. You're not messing with my blessings. I take your head off your shoulders about my gifts and my blessings and my babies. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Happy Thursday. And again, thank you for tuning in to Elevating Row. Y'all know what y'all need to do. I thank y'all for 1.23 or 24K, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know if it went up again. Y'all think I just be capping, but I pay attention to my analytics, but my analytics don't control me. So I check them every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? Because your girl is doing all of this from the heart. And because I was assigned to do this, like I don't do too much of anything for nobody no more. If the Father don't tell me to do it, I'm not doing it. If he tell me not to pay attention to it, I'm not paying attention to it. If he tell me to disregard it, I'm going to disregard it. If he tell me to disregard you, I'm going to disregard you. So, yeah, that's that. It is only right. It is only right. It is only right. It is only right. You see how happy them babies are? I want it to stay that way. You see how happy them babies are? I want it to stay that way. And I mean what I say. So yeah, that's that. Again, thank you for tuning in, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.